Welcome, guys, to another Sunday coffee talk with SoFlo Cards and Collectibles. I'm RJ.
I'm Danny.
And, guys, this is the show every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We go live and we discuss the hobby news from the past week. We touch up on things coming up like different conventions, festivals, or not festivals, how would you say? Conventions, card shows,
Events.
things like that. Guys, thank you for joining us. If you like what we do, down below is that thumbs up button. You click it, you will like the video. There's also a button that says subscribe. If you want to be updated on everything that we do, subscribe. Click the bell and you'll be notified for all the new uploads and when we go live.
That's right. That's right.
And if you haven't done it yet, guys, go to our Instagram. Link is in the description below. Make sure you follow us there. When we hit 2,000 followers, we're doing a giveaway. All you have to do is follow. You don't have to share or like a post or tag people. You just follow. And once we hit 2,000, we will do the giveaway. We are giving away a cool blaster box of Allen and Ginter. 2022 blaster, Allen and Ginter. It's going to be fun. So make sure you go and do that.
Yeah, who doesn't love free stuff, huh?
And it's easy. You guys don't have to tag anybody or share it or even like a post or anything. It's you just follow us.
All you have to do is make a button, change colors. That's it.
That's it. So we've got some subjects today. We're going to talk the duplicate 1 of 1 Panini.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that was a Lamar Jackson shield.
Yes.
And we're also going to talk Command Fest Orlando from last weekend. That's why we couldn't do the show. It was Father's Day, and I was at Command Fest. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the Halo product coming up with Upper Deck and what our first impressions of it are and how we think video games and cards will mix and if that's a viable thing. So without further ado, let's get started. Guys, this is Sunday Coffee Talk as shown by our Instagram post here. So grab your cafecito and let's get it going.
All right.
All right, so on Blowout forums, this was posted the 22nd, so this was 3 days ago. 2018 Lamar Jackson, National Treasures, 1 of 1 shield card. Now this is one is graded by PSA and one has been graded by BGS.
Right.
You can see that the shields are a little different.
Yeah. You can notice certain differences if you look at it. I have a theory of what I think happened, but if you look at the stitching even, there's some suspiciousness there too.
Right, so if you look at the screen share, the one on the bottom has really bad stitching. You can even see the lines here, the line here. These are off. So this I'm thinking might have just been from a fake jersey or not a real jersey, but one of those like iron-on $70 instead of $100 jerseys.
I think that there's the possibility that the card is counterfeit too. Because, I mean, obviously, how do you accidentally make 2 of 1 of 1s? But if you look at the coloring between the cards, the top one looks more reflective and darker, whereas the bottom one looks like it has more consistent shading.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the outline of the patch. And then even where it says tremendous and everything, where all that reflective material is supposed to be, it looks like it's a darker shade.
Mm-hmm. And you can also see that on the patch fabric in the background, there's like design on it.
Right.
And with the Baltimore Ravens, they're really just solid purple.
That was going to be my question for you is, do they have any parts of their jerseys or anything that have patterns on them?
Not really. No, they're mostly just solid purple and black or solid black with purple.
Yeah.
They don't really do anything crazy with their uniforms. So yeah, this is a little sus. And for Beckett to give it a 9.5 is kind of crazy because the shield itself
Is
it's
jacked.
not it's not very good.
Yeah, you see there's error, or there's a stitching error at the top over that the middle peak, then on the right peak, and then in the bottom right. Now, the top one has a little thing in the bottom right too, but the patch in this one, it just looks cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks more like one of those iron-on patches
Exactly.
that they tried to stitch or something.
Uh-huh. You got to keep an
So
eye
we'll
out.
look at if we want, we can pull it a little bit
Yeah, let's
closer.
zoom. Now, this is what I think is the counterfeit one, is the Beckett one.
Yeah. Me
And
too.
look, you can see there's even another stitching under the patch there. Where on the jersey would it look like that?
Yeah, it's a good point. Like you're saying right here.
I can't see your mouse, but it's the bottom and left corners of the whole patch
Yeah.
area. You see
Yeah.
like overlay stitching, like where the fabric is overlaps. Where on the jerseys does it ever look like that?
Yeah, exactly. Some people are saying, well, this is a hat. The Beckett is a hat and the PSA is a jersey.
That definitely looks more like a jersey.
Yes,
Oh, you know
I agree.
what?
This one looks more like a jersey.
You can even see where like the letters and there's the embossing, right, where it's lifted. It's like the letters are raised up and the stars are raised up.
Yeah.
Can you see that on the other one? No. That
No.
is flat.
Yeah. Or indented even maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does look like it could have indentation that's off center as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So this might just be counterfeit altogether.
Could be. I mean, if you're going to make a counterfeit, might as well make it a 1-on-1. So what's the bigger problem here? Is it that they're making better looking counterfeits, or is it that the graders are falling for it?
Well, I think it's both. I think it's both. I think that some of these graders don't look at the high-end products enough. And so when you get a grader who's not too familiar with national treasures, they just see a really cool shield and they take it at face value. Oh, this Panini must know that what they're doing.
Right. Yeah, they give them the benefit of the doubt and don't do their job, because part of their job as a grader is to weed out the counterfeits, right? They're supposed to be able to tell you this is not real, since it's a certification, you know? So part of me thinks or wonders, like, are they willing to risk it just so they can say they have the 1-of-1 in their slab?
Yeah, they might be.
I mean, that's crazy.
And this isn't the first time they would have graded fake cards at either company.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's possible this is just a fake card.
Plot twist, they're both fake.
Could be that too.
It could
That
be.
would be crazy.
If you actually have this 1-of-1, let us know. Tell us on
But
Instagram.
that's the thing too, is you were saying that the TT5.
Yep. So the SKUs or the card numbers match up. So, like you said, some people were saying that it's a different cut from a hat or something, and so it's a different 1-of-1. But that's not the case, and I don't think anybody's ever seen that happen before, right? Same.
No, I'm not sure that that has happened, but I'm not positive.
It sounds sketchy to me.
Yeah. Well, so this has been the big hubbub, and it's just another way. Look, here's someone
see.
even.
Yeah, I didn't really scroll down through the forum there. I bet you every comment is this card is fake.
So here's some guy talking about a Laundry tag.
Laundry tag, that's right. I like those cuts. Was there another counterfeit or something?
No, he was just showing you how they're like cut.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, that stitching is way too bad to be official.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man, because you buy National Treasure if you're gonna open it, and it's like $3,000 for the box, and you
Mhm.
get like 8 cards.
Let me ask you this: who makes the NFL jerseys right now? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
Was it like Nike or Adidas? Well, the point I'm getting to is that
Nike.
okay. Oh well, particularly with Nike, then is they don't allow stitching errors. They'll toss the jersey if it has stitching errors. It has to be exactly like the right stitching and everything, the angles and the stitch count and all that. So I still find it hard to believe that they would let something that bad slide
Yeah. Yeah.
if it's game worn or whatever.
Yeah, I just it's kind of concerning because like I said, you spend so much money on just to open it and you think, "Oh, I got this." And then
Mm-hmm.
some other guy comes along with the one of one and you're both kind of like that Spider-Man pointing at each other. Who's going to
Exactly.
know now
You
which
say,
one is real?
I got the Lamar Jackson one of one shield, and this guy goes, yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Next question: how much did it sell for? Hmm.
uh
What? No way.
so this sold back in 2001 at the height basically or towards the top for 8400 and this one is going
When was
this
that?
one I think hasn't run yet.
Oh, you know what? I wonder when the Beckett slab was put on it. Was it after the PSA slab? That would be a really ballsy move for somebody to make a counterfeit of a card that was already slabbed.
Possible. Yeah, that would be something interesting to look into.
Hmm. We need
Yeah,
investigators.
if the Beckett one was submitted after the PSA, or which one was submitted first?
Right. And that would be a very easy thing for these graders to cross reference. Is like if you get a 1-on-1, check the registries of the other graders. If there's one already there, there's a problem.
It's not a bad idea. Let's see. Let's go to PSA.
Yeah, let's look it up.
4833056. Oops. Oh, I forgot the last two.
48330. You got to switch the 485 to 483.
Well, what did we get here? Oh, 2000
Dark
Team
Gyarados.
Rocket Dark Gyarados.
That's cool.
I wonder if that's one of ours.
Right? I did have some Dark
What was it?
Gyarados.
403?
493 3056.
96.
Not 30596. Was that it? No. Cam Reddish. All right, hold on.
483, bro. Come on, man. Come on. We're live. 483 305.
96.
We live, bro.
We'll do it live.
Damn, I'm going slow right now. There we go.
There it is. All right. Golden Auctions. It doesn't have a slab date. Oh, there you go. Well, it's sold on Golden Auctions on 2021.
Yeah, but they don't tell you the date that it was
Why? Why wouldn't they have
slabberated.
that there?
Huh, it's almost like they don't want you to know.
Hmm. Exactly. You're not supposed to be able to figure this out. They're all working together. That's what it is.
Yeah, guys, you just got to be careful and make sure you do your research on what you're buying. Just because it's slabbed in a PSA or BGS or SGC or CGC or you got to be careful.
Right, because they're just people doing this slabbing process, and they look at each other and they say, "We're just innocent men."
So we have an issue with grading, I guess, but that'll be solved. Hopefully, uh, PSA will get their shit together. I think PSA
Yeah.
has their shit together more than BGS, though. I don't trust BGS at all
No,
anymore.
are they not doing so hot right now?
Yeah, they're not the best. They're the least popular grader right now,
Mm,
and I don't know. They've had too many misses recently with inauthentic cards.
yeah, I remember. I mean, PSA did have that problem, but it seems like they cracked down on it. You'll
Yeah,
see some older slabs with that, but nothing newer. I'm really liking CGC. And
yeah. Well, they changed their whole thing now, guys. So CGC has combined CSG and CGC into one, which is Certified Grading Company (CGC).
that's
And
right.
so they're gonna look more like the CSG slabs. And they've modified their grading process.
Right.
So now if you have 9.5s that are gem mint, that's a 10. Now there's gonna be 9.5 as mint plus.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you had a 10 as a gem mint plus, that is now pristine or I think perfect.
Pristine. I think it said.
Pristine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have gem mint 10, and then you have pristine 10. So it's like a 10 plus basically.
Right.
What do you think the thought process was behind changing the grading system?
Well, they did it right.
You
So
think so?
BGS did it wrong.
Okay.
BGS updated their grading system recently where they made it so that if you had like I forget exactly what it was, but it was downgrading their system. So if you had like only one 9.5 and the rest were like nines,
Hmm.
you had an or something like that, it wasn't Gem Mint Plus anymore. It was just Gem Mint 9.5.
Oh, yeah.
You had to
Okay.
have a certain number of 9.5s in the subgrades to get a Gem Mint 9.5 or something like that.
It
It's
sounds
crazy.
overly complicated.
Yeah, so they did it at CGC, I think mostly to simplify it.
Mm-hmm.
They had a little bit too much going on with their different grades, so they made it better now that if you have a 9.5, you basically have a 10.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 9.5s are
So
10s now, and then 10s are 10s, but 10s are also pristine if they're good enough. So I don't know. I think that's a little weird to have like 10 and then pristine 10.
well, pristine 10 is like so hard, and
Right. It's
they
like
hardly give
impossible.
them out.
Yeah.
They hardly give them out. But that's just because it would be like what they call like the wow factor, I guess. Some
Mm-hmm.
cards have a wow factor.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The wow factor. Okay.
That's what they
That
do.
was
So
SGC, right?
SGC takes that into consideration. I'm sure some of the others do too. But yeah, for CGC, I think that was a good move for them just to like combine it both together
Hmm.
because people were getting confused as to who CGC was versus CSG when it's the same company basically.
Right, right. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird that they had different names for each thing under an umbrella company. It's better to just consolidate, have everything be the one brand, and it's
Yeah.
easily recognizable.
I agree. I think that's a big deal. So we'll see how that goes. We like CGC, so
Yeah, man.
yeah, and they made it so that now their subscript you don't have to be a you don't have to have their yearly
Oh,
subscription to submit.
really? I missed that.
Yes, but you will never get deals,
You mean like?
and you won't get like priority shipping and
Oh,
grading.
okay. Oh, so good. They have like a standard free service you can use to sub cards, or if you want
Well,
to.
not free, but like now you don't. They have like standard submission services
Right.
or free submission. You have to pay for the submission, but to submit,
Yes.
it's free.
Right. No subscription required. They have a
Right.
open service, I guess you could call it. And then if you want priority stuff, fancy boy stuff, you do the subscription. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
and
That's
you
good.
get, and it's only $25 a year for the subscription.
Right. It's not bad at all. I mean, for like a buy into a program.
PSA is 100, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, CGC does go up to 100, but that's if you want like if you're going to be subbing all year long, you know. They have like
Oh, at
bigger
least
benefits.
that's for people who have like a company for subbing.
Exactly, yeah.
Who do bulk subbing.
Regularly.
Yep. So I went to Command Fest last
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, it sounded like it was awesome, man. I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
Oh, that's cool. It was a lot of fun, yeah. And the new Lord of the Rings set is totally cool. And I did one pre-release event. I didn't do the collector booster sealed thing. That was $200.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did the regular $40 pre-release, and it was fun. The new mechanic was cool, to tempt the ring.
Yeah, I
So that
really
was a
like that.
lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. I'm so bummed. They had to do the Lord of the Rings release on Father's Day weekend.
Well, that was the pre-release. It came
Pre-release,
out,
yeah.
yeah, it came out this weekend.
Right. I'm just saying, man. I would have been there, but it was cool. You got to meet some artists again, right?
Yeah, I got some artists. I got some autographs for you and me.
Right, man.
They were really cool. And the way they have it set up, they did it at the Hyatt Regency, which is like huge. It's
Yeah.
this massive convention center.
It's fancy.
It literally looks like a Vegas hotel convention center. It doesn't look like Orlando. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool in there, man. It's huge.
Yeah, and it wasn't the Orlando Convention Center, it was the Hyatt Regency. So it was like separate even from the whole thing. It was their own. It was wild. I didn't know they had all of that. I knew that the Hyatt Regency was like a good hotel, but I didn't realize they had like, I mean, I'm gonna guess they had 4 or 5 giant halls.
Yeah, they have separate buildings even, right?
Yeah, they had separate buildings.
They have the hotel building and then they have the convention center building, right?
And then they have another convention center building across the street. They have 2.
Well, if you're going to
Yeah,
have
it
a
was
command
crazy.
fest, that's
Yeah,
the place to
and
do it, man.
so it was probably, it had more people there than the one you and I went to a few months ago,
Oh, yeah?
but because it was in a bigger venue, it didn't feel crowded.
Cool, man. That's good.
And they had it set up really nice where when you first walk in, to your left and to your right were like the meet and greet tables.
Oh, nice.
And then all along the left side were all the artists. And then in the back wall, they had the prize wall and the judges. And then on the right, that wall was like totally blank, but some of the meet and greets, the lines went like all the way back there.
Oh, right,
So for
right.
so for meeting the professor from Tellurian Community College, that was a huge line. But that was, yeah, it was a great event, man, and Cool Stuff puts on a good show. So
Cool Stuff is one of my more favorite shops. I always knew them as the best place to get the best prices for things. I haven't been there in a while, so I'm not sure if it's still the case, but you would always get like below retail on packs and boxes and stuff. They were really cool about that, and buying stuff
Yeah,
too.
I think they're the most popular store in Florida. They have locations in South Florida, Orlando, and Tampa, I think.
Oh, Tampa, really?
Yeah, I think they have one store in Tampa.
Cool,
So,
man. We should go there.
um, yeah, cool stuff. I would go a few times. Then they also there's another popular one, Game Academy, Academy Game, some Academy Games. They're in I think they're in I mean, I'm not this has been a while, but I think they're in Tampa and Orlando.
Oh, really? I haven't heard of them.
Yeah.
Should check them out
But it
too.
was a lot of fun, man, and like I got to meet the professor from Tulare Community College.
Yeah, that was awesome, right? You
Yeah,
said he was
let
a
me find
really
a picture of him.
really friendly dude.
Yeah, he was cool. This guy right here.
There he is.
Yeah, really friendly. I actually didn't go to the meet and greet. I saw he was at this artist table, and I went up to him, and he was kind enough to sign 2 tokens that I have. Trying to figure out if I have them on me.
Why don't you tell him about those tokens? Or wasn't it the foil cards?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I did is I use for tokens. I took regular magic cards that were foil, and I rubbed off the art on one side with the foil side with nail polish remover, and it just leaves the foil there. So it's just the magic card back, but the foil front. And then I had him sign those, and he put one of one because I use them as tokens, which was cool.
Yeah,
He
that
didn't have to do that.
clever idea, man. That's some
Um,
like some
so
big.
yeah, I got to meet Elena Danner, a Howard Lyon, and then John Stanko. Man, he was great.
John Stanko, man. What a great name.
He was great, dude. So this is the Howard Lyon card that I got.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I
He
got
did a
one too.
fancy silver shadow.
Nice. Mine's a little tough to see, but it's just one of the art cards from Modern Horizon 2, I think.
And I think
Yeah.
that's what mine's from too.
Oh, is it? Okay, so yeah, he must have done a lot for that set.
Well, I think this is the regular art, and then you have the alternate art of the same
Well, I have
character.
the just the art card that would come in the packs. The pro
Yeah.
or like the, not even a foil one. It's okay, man. You got to work with what you got.
So Elena Danner, she has a ton of people at her. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
line was very long, and I had to wait like at least an hour. I wasn't in line, but I kept going back, and I caught her when she returned from lunch, which was cool. And she was kind enough to sign some cards for us. So I got the Soaring Cities foil auto.
Oh, sweet. Is that just black ink?
Yeah.
Then she
But
signed.
this is one of her more popular art.
Okay, and then she signed a foil forest for me.
Yeah, and I had her do the green shadow.
It looks
for you.
so cool on that card, man.
Yeah, that's what she said to do. So,
Hey, she's the artist.
yep. And then we met John Stanko, who was cool, man. He was really cool.
Mhm.
And he signed this one. I had him do all of them in gold. I think he did yours in gold
Yeah,
too.
he also did my rooftop storm.
Yeah.
See, I run a black blue zombie deck, so this was a sick card to get signed.
Yeah, and it was just cool, man, to talk to the artists and figure out how, like, he was like telling me about his art process and how when you make art, you have to like draw a scene in from reality. You know, you're looking at something and you're drawing it. But when you do fantasy, you can't see anything, so you have to come up with the story in for yourself and then draw a scene from in a moment in that story, which was cool. Because I never thought of it like that before. Like, yeah, you do have to come up with like what's going on in that moment. What am I drawing? It was interesting.
You have to tell a whole story in a single picture or painting.
Yeah, it has to be like a snapshot of a made up event.
Right.
So you have to make up the event to make the snapshot. It was interesting.
And that's why art is hard.
Yeah. Yep. He was really cool, man. I guess I mean I didn't say hi to her, but they had the famous Talia Vest there. She's like the really popular cosplayer. And same with this one here, Zabricus. She was walking around too.
Oh, cool. Gotta have your cosplayers.
Oh yeah. And then there was that was about it. I ran into my old teacher from middle school, which was weird. And we just played. I played the 12 p.m. Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth pre-release. And then we were off.
And then our buddy Ariok is right.
Aurelia? Jake?
Aurelius. Yeah, he pulled some pretty sweet cards.
Yeah, he got a dwarven ring in the Elvish language, but it wasn't foil, so it wasn't numbered.
Mm-hmm.
But the unnumbered ones are out of 7,000.
And how much does it go for again?
Like $200 or $300.
You pull a $200 or $300 card at a pre-release event. What more can you ask for? That paid for the ticket like 3 times over.
Yeah, twice over, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he got the 3-day pass.
Oh, that's right.
It was a good deal, man. I mean, you get the VIP package, $280. You get everything, man. And that mat itself is like $30.
Man,
already.
I hate that I missed those promos, man. I want that Gandalf.
I didn't even get the Gandalf.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, that's only for the 3-day or up.
Oh, that was his then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't feel so bad if you missed out too.
Yeah, I got the so you could get this Gandalf Friend of the Shire, this art though.
Yeah.
I pulled the full art. And you also got the Arcane Signet.
Right. Another Arcane Signet. They gave out those they gave those out at the last one too. Some guy says, "Oh, you'll sell me your Gandalf? How much?" Hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah, if you want, look us up on Instagram because I've got the. This is the Gandalf that I pulled, and it has the pre-release tag on it.
Oh man! Oh, that's the one you showed me. Okay, yes.
Yeah, so when you get a pre-release, they give you a pack that's clear, and you get 2 foil pre-release promos in it, and I happen to get the full art the panorama.
Oh, right.
It's called full art. Yeah, full art scene or full art panorama. But if you look, it says pre-release.
Right, and it's got the 2023 promo logo on it. That's cool. All right, cool. Yeah,
$100.
Yeah, for that.
No, it's not worth. It's not worth 100.
Well, I hit us up on Instagram, man. Some guy. Let us know, or we'll check what it's going for. We can work something out.
Yep, and then I also pulled I used my tickets and got 1 pack of double masters. And
nice.
I pulled the Allosaurus Shepherd. This is like a $25 card.
Awesome,
this
man.
spell, it's 1 green, 1/1. This spell can't be countered. Green spells you control can't be countered.
Ooh. And then for 6, you can make them all become 5/5 dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Plus they're elves, so now they're buffed. So you have all these buffs for your elves. So let's say you buff your everything on all the anthems, everything, your elves are +5/+5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they're 10/10 dinosaur elves.
Right. Then you play Wild Shape.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Aurelian in the chat. What's up, man?
Yeah, so we've got plenty of stuff going on, guys. I mean, Command Fest was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, a lot of the cards that I pulled are not worth selling, but they're worth adding to my deck.
Oh, yeah.
So I added a few to my decks.
And we went to Walmart yesterday. There was one Lord of the Rings Commander deck left, and it was the human one. Boo. Boo. Gonna get my hands on that Hobbit deck for sure.
So yeah, Command Fest was cool. You know, you get some interesting things when you go, and it's fun. And like I said, Jake and I went, and we saw our old middle school teacher and all of that.
That's always.
Last but not least, tell them where they can follow us and stuff. I'll be right back, dude.
Guys, listen. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. If you like what we're doing here, this is the Sunday Coffee Talk. We do this every Sunday at noon Eastern time. Also, check out our Instagram. On the bottom left, you'll see our handle there at SoFlo Cards Collect. We post pictures of all the cards in our collections and more. You can also find us on eBay and ComC at SoFlo Cards Collect. Check out what we got for sale there. If you got stuff that you'd be interested in trading or selling, hit us up on Instagram. We're always willing to work something out. And keep an eye on the Instagram for posts of what shows we will be going to. We will be at the Fort Lauderdale show on July 7th and 8th. You'll find more information in the posts there. You got to check it out. It's a fun show. And I think that's everything we do. We're going to be moving on to the new Upper Deck release that's coming out. As you can see here, they got some Halo cards coming. But if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on everything. Instagram, eBay, ComC, YouTube. You know what it is. All right, welcome back, RJ.
ComC's been working out great, dude.
Yeah. Awesome. It's been awesome, man. If you guys don't know what ComC is, check out my cards. It's comc.com. It's kind of like an eBay, but for cool stuff, for all collectibles and everything.
It's all cards.
Right. Check out my cards.
They vault your cards. They hold all your cards. And you can buy cards on there, and they just put them under your name, and you don't have to get them shipped. They can leave them there securely. Or if you want, you can have them shipped back to you in one big bulk order. That's only $4.99. That starts at $4.99 to ship all of your cards. Yeah,
it's kind of
great deal.
Yeah, it sounds too good to be true. You know,
I just had a bunch of cards sent to me, like really good, and that you can get crazy deals on that website, like 50% off eBay comps, stuff like that.
Just don't tell anybody, okay?
And so, like, I got a bunch of good cards, man. I got 7 or 8 of them sent back in top loaders, and it took 1 week. It cost $10. It's nothing. So it was a great deal.
Yeah, we're really loving that service.
Yeah. All right, so last topic of the day. Upper Deck is about to release Halo Legacy Collection. Here we are. Now, Halo is the popular video game from Bungie and Microsoft.
Formerly Bungie.
Now just Microsoft Activision, right?
Right, or 131 Studios, I think is what it was.
Oh, it's 131?
I think. I don't know. I haven't played in forever. I know it's not Bungie anymore.
So this isn't the first time there's been a Halo set. I think in 2007 or 8, Topps did a Halo set.
Oh, really? Oh.
They did one of those like special, like they did with Pokemon. So they did that with Halo. But this is like going to have voice autos, like the voice actor autos. It's supposed to have some cool stuff in it, like
343. That's what it was. 343 Industries.
343. And it's gonna span from Halo Combat Evolved all the way to Halo Infinite.
It's pretty neat. I'm liking these gaming sets. I mean, Fortnite has its own thing, but I'm not gonna get into that. I like seeing this kind of stuff here, where they're gonna have like the whole cult following behind it. You know what I mean? They got the voice actors in there and stuff.
Yeah, so they you're going to have the base set where they have the photos here, like from in game.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have other things like the different weapons. And they have slipped in metal universe cards.
That's cool. Metal Arbiter. Nice.
Yep. And you'll have die cuts as well. So there's a Cortana
cool.
chip evolution, Forerunner variants. Now they're going to have sketches and autos, so you can get the voice actors autographs. So for example, here's Cortana.
Oh, cool.
So she signed here and then she wrote Cortana.
All right, a little heart.
Jen T Cortana. I think it'll be okay and cool. I think it'll get people who are into Halo into cards.
Oh yeah.
But I don't see people who are into cards getting into Halo cards.
No, I don't. I'm right there with you. I don't see like people not into Halo getting into Halo cards.
Yeah. And I think people who are into cards, who are into Halo, might not get the cards. But people who are into Halo, who don't know cards, will get the cards.
Right. You can't really have relics and stuff with video game cards, you know? You know, it's like, oh, here's a cut of a keyboard that one of the programmers used.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like it lacks that. At least with the movies, you can get the relics from the sets and stuff.
Right, you can get parts of the costumes and all that stuff. Yeah. The pen, remember those pen inserts?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were super good. Aurelian says those cards are ugly.
I was just about to say
they're pretty
I don't want screen grabs from Halo Combat Evolved on my cards. Look at how bad this looks.
They should have used the original Xbox graphics.
I hate that. They should have used they should have had artists who were the how do I say it?
They should have had
what
new
do you call
art.
It? The people who make the art before the thing comes out.
Concept artists.
They should have the concept
that
art
would be
guys.
Cool.
Maybe
yes.
Did the cards or something.
Yeah.
But just to have like a shitty Master Chief
screenshot
from Halo Combat, it's like dumb.
They got a cropped out screenshot of it.
That's what I mean. Like, look at this.
Maybe some cards. I don't know. I think some of them should have been original art too. But then,
look, okay.
Yeah, that's not very easy on the eyes. I'll say that. I don't think I'll be buying any.
Yeah, look at this guy. And what is this on his hip, or is this just like falling from? And they had to.
Well, that's what it would do in the original Halos. It just stuck to you somewhere. The story so far. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, man. Good idea, poor execution. Maybe.
Good idea, poor execution. I agree. and I mean, these just look boring.
Yeah. There's kind of nothing to them, but you know, it looks like they were doing it for cheap. You know, not very many colors, a lot of white. Chat says it looks like Aurelian says it looks like a middle school art project.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's going to be in the folding poster board.
It looks like if you were in 8th grade and you were taking your first Photoshop class, this would be your end of the year project.
Yeah, you have to
make.
Yeah, go ahead.
Make cards of the thing that you like.
Yeah, the project is make a set of trading cards out of anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this kid was like, I'll put Arbiter with metal under him.
Because he's metal.
That's
Yikes, dude.
That's my elite.
You know what they should. You know what Aurelian says, you know what I love about my cards? Lots of white space. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just blank nothing, dude.
Let's use the least ink possible.
Upper Deck, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure on this Halo one.
What they should have done is new art, concept art, and they should have also done numbered skull cards. Because you remember the skulls, right? So you can make those like an inset, numbered inset or something like that. Get clever with it, man. Don't just stay in the pocket.
Yeah, the skull cards would be cool. I mean, here's the thing. If they have Nathan Fillion auto, okay. Because I think he was a voice in... It wasn't Reach. What was the one where you were...
ODST?
ODST.
Yeah. That one was fun, man. A lot of people hated that game, but I liked it.
I think he was a voice in ODST. Aurelian will know.
I'm sure.
But yeah, I think if they had like the cooler guys, like the what's the voice actor who's the sergeant or whatever, the commander? With the cigar.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name, but Aurelian says grunt birthday skull with his head exploding.
Exactly, something cool like that.
Oh, the cast of Firefly was in ODST. That's interesting.
Okay, so that's what it was. The whole cast of Firefly was the voice for ODST.
That's cool. So then what you do is get a card that's side by side the actor with the character with the signature or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah, actually, Danny just watched Serenity not too long ago for the first time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, you really dug it.
Yeah, I tried watching the series at first, and it's kind of tough to watch because of how old and like low budget it was. But the movie was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah. And the guy from 12 Years a Slave was like so good as the villain.
Yeah, man. The G-Man.
I don't kill women and children. I do. Okay, God,
I do.
He just goes, I do.
I do. I'm telling you, I'm a horrible person.
Yeah.
Please believe me.
What a good movie. Yeah, so Halo, if they had that, like those voice actors, I'd maybe buy those autos. But I'm not going to buy a box.
No. I'm not feeling it, man.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much again for joining us on a Sunday for Sunday Coffee Talk.
Yeah.
As always, down below, next to our name, there's a button. It says subscribe. If you click it, you'll subscribe to our channel, which helps us out a lot, and we'll show up in your subscriptions feed. Also, if you click that bell, you're going to be notified every time we post something, every time we go live, and it also helps us out a lot. Below that button, they're next to it, there's a little thumbs up. Hey, click that if you like this show, because that helps us out. Lets us know that we're doing cool stuff. Down below in the description, I'm walking you through.
You're walking in.
Further down, there's the description. In it is a link to our link tree. There you can find links to our eBay, ComC, Instagram, YouTube, all of that fun stuff. And I think we still have the CP Squared episode up.
Yeah.
Go there, guys. Make sure you click Instagram, follow us. We're doing a 2,000 follower giveaway. When we reach 2,000 followers on Instagram, we're going to give away a blaster box of 2022 Allen and Ginter. It's great because it's got baseball, but it's also got non-baseball in it. So, for example, our boy from Newfound Glory, Ian Grushka.
He's got a card. and
He's got cards.
we got a few of them.
We got a few Dems.
And it also has sandwiches. So if you like sandwiches, this is
one
the
of the
set for you.
inserts is sandwiches. You also get the minis.
Yeah, the mini cards are awesome,
minis,
man.
You can get they're the same size as the T203 cards from back in the day. The tobacco cards. Or you can also get something really cool, which I like, which are the framed mini autos. So you get a mini, but it's framed, and it's dude, this set I love Alan and Ginty.
It's fun, man.
People hate it, but it's such a cool set.
You know, they hate it because it's not just baseball. Yeah, that's what it is. Is people they portray it like as a baseball set, but it's like it's so fun.
So these are the Ian cards.
Oh yeah. Look at those on-card autos.
Well, guys, thank you so much again. We really do appreciate it. Catch us not next week because that's 4th of July, and I'll be on a cool trip in Atlanta to watch the Marlins. So
yes. And we're also
we will do it the weekend after, maybe even from the Fort Lauderdale Card Show. We'll see.
Could be. Well, I mean, the card show's not on Sunday, but we could do something.
Sounds good. We'll do something, guys. Thank you so much.
See